All right, welcome to Integers Review Lesson 1, Adding and Subtracting. Make sure you have a piece of paper and pencil and number that paper with 1 through 6. All right, our objective today, scholars will be thinkers as they add and subtract negative and positive numbers using their knowledge of distances from 0 while practicing on presented problems. So let's hop right in. All right, number 1, the temperature was 5 degrees at 8 a.m. and arose 7 degrees by noon. What is the temperature at noon? So we have a starting temperature. I'm going to show you two different strategies for every problem. Okay, first is on a number line. So we have our starting temperature. And the second is with an expression. We start with our starting number on both of them. And rose 7 degrees. Rose means goes up or add 7. So we're going to go up 7. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or add 7. Okay, so let's start at 5. Count up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Or 5 plus 7 is 12. Okay, fairly easy start to today's lesson. Try number 2 on your own. Pause me here. When you're done, push play. Okay, the temperature was 6 degrees. Okay, so we have a starting temperature of 6 degrees. So that's the first number I put in my number line. It's also the first number I put for my expression. And it fell 4 degrees by midnight. Okay, so fell, I think we fall down. We are subtracting or going down. So I'm going to go down 4 on my number line. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to subtract 4 in my expression. Okay, so let's go down 4 from 6. So we're going to count backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2. And that makes sense because 6 minus 4 is 2. Okay, let's try to up the rigor a little bit with this next question. Number 3, a diver was 3.5 meters below sea level. Okay, a couple different things here. One, I need to know that below sea level is a negative number. Okay, so I also see we have a decimal here. Okay, so we're going to have to put our dot in between 3 and 4. Okay. So let's say this is negative 3. This is negative 4. Negative 3.5 is in between those two. Okay, so there's negative 3.5. And that's going to be my starting value in my expression. Okay, then they descended. Descended, I remember D for down or subtract. 5 more meters. So they went down 5 more. Okay, so we're going to be going down or subtracting. So I know I'm going to go down some, so I'm going to put a bunch more hash marks in here to help me. All right, and when I go down 1, I'm going to go from the middle to the middle. That's 1 whole, right? Because I go half and half makes a whole. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to figure out what that number is, and specifically what these two numbers are, so that we can know what they're in between. So negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6. Oops, I'm sorry, negative 5, negative 6, negative 7, negative 8. This is negative 8. This is negative 9. So in between negative 8 and negative 9 is negative 8.5. Okay, and on this one, we descended or subtracted 5. This is where we're going to want to write equivalent expressions. So if I take away 5 positives, so if I take these 5 balloons and I pop them, the hot air balloon should go down. The other way to make the hot air balloon go down is to add these negative sand weights, which would weigh the hot air balloon down. Right? We always want to deal with adding expressions. So I'm going to rewrite the equivalent expression adding -5. And then I'm just going to think about, are they on the same team and do I add them together, or are they on different teams and do I subtract them? So negatives, negatives, same teams. I'm going to add them. Line up my decimal points and add them together. Okay, 0 plus 5 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. Then I'm going to go back to my problem and say, okay, I had negatives added with more negatives. That means I'm going to have even more negatives at the end. And you can see that we get the same answer both ways. Okay, so for number 4, I want you to try this one on your own. Pause me. When you're done, push play to check your answer. Okay, shark was 10 feet below sea level. So we are talking about below the ocean, which is negative, and then swam 4.5 feet towards the surface. So the surface is at 0. So if we're swimming towards the surface, we are going up or adding. Okay, so let's put -10 down here. There's -10. And I want to go up 4 and then a half. So I'm going to put some hash marks in here so I can go up at least 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is -9, -8, -7, -6, -5. Okay, so let's go up 4 and then we'll go up a half. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's up 4, and then a half would be right here. So you can see my answer is negative between -5 and -6, which would be -5.5. Okay, with an expression, should get the same answer. So we start at -10, and we add 4.5. So we're going up 4.5. Okay, on the last problem, we had same teams, so we added. This time we have different teams, right? Negatives and positives. So we are going to subtract. Larger absolute value on top. Whoa, make sure you line up your decimals. Okay, I can see here I'm going to have to double borrow. Okay, so I'm going to have to cross out this 1. Okay, 110 is the same as 10 ones. Okay, 10 ones, same as, I'm sorry, 1 1 is the same as 10 tenths. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 4 is 5. Who wins? Who has more? Are there more negatives or more positives? There are more negatives. Okay, so you can see I get the same answer both ways. All right, let's try number 5. A hiker was on a mountain at an elevation of 150 feet above sea level. So 150 feet above sea level means we're above the ocean. That means we are at positive, okay, sea level. They descended, there's that word again, descended means goes down or subtract. 200 feet. Okay, so first of all, I'm thinking if we're 150 feet above the ocean and I go down 200 feet, that means I'm going to be below the ocean. So I should have a negative answer. Okay, what is the elevation after the descent? So here I am, 150. Okay, this is where we're going to use distance from 0 to really help us out. Okay, so I know that if I go down Actually, I want to start here. I want to go down 200. Right? And that's going to put me below 0 for sure because I'm only at 150. So we need to figure out where do we end up if we go down 200. Okay? I'm going to start with, well, I know that if I go down 150, I end up at 0. Right? Because 150 is 150 away from 0. I need to figure out how much more do I need to go down. I went down 150. I want to go down 200. So I need to find the difference between these two. So I'm going to subtract 200 minus 150 to figure out how much more do I need to go down. I already went down 150. How much more? 0 minus 0 is 0. Borrow. 10 minus 5 is 5. Okay, so I need to go down 50 more. So if I start at 0 and I go down 50 more, that puts me at 50 below 0, or negative 50. Okay, so you can see distance from 0 is very helpful here. Okay, the other way to do it is with an expression. We started at 150, and we descended or went down or subtracted 200. Okay. Remember, we want to work with addition expressions. So how do I add something and make it go down? Well, I need to add those negative sand weights. That'll weigh down my hot air balloon. Add negative 200. Okay. I can see these are on different teams. I have positives and negatives. Right? They're going to cancel. I'm going to figure out what's left after I subtract them. The good news is I did that subtraction over here. 200 minus 150 is 50. Who wins? Positives or negatives? Who has more? Well, the negatives do. You can see I get the same answer both ways. All right, last problem is yours. Pause me here, give it a try. When you're done, push play. Okay, you have $25 in your bank account. And you spend. Okay, that's going to be your bank account is going down, or you are subtracting $32.75. All right, what is your balance after? So we're going to use our expression and our number line to do this one. I know we are subtracting because we spent, so I'm going to use distance from 0 on the number line. If I go down 25, I end up at 0. I need to know, where do I end up if I go down 32.75? Because that is how much I spent in the pizza. Okay? So I need to know, well, if I spend 25, it's here, how much more? Okay, and that's the same as the last problem. We're going to subtract those to find the difference to figure out how much more did I spend than 25. Okay, 5 minus 0 is 5. 7, decimal down, I'm going to borrow. 12 minus 5 is 7. So I need to go down another 7.75, which puts me at negative 7.75. Okay, and my expression is the same thing. I want to write that as an addition expression. So I know that if I add negatives, it goes down. And these are different teams, so I'm going to subtract, but I already did that subtraction over here. And I got 7.75. And I'm going to ask who won, positives or negatives? Negatives did. You can see we got the same exact answer. All right, hop into Independent Practice 1 and give it a try.